At a time when the project P-75I is seen as a contest between the French Naval Group and Russia's Rubin Design Bureau, the French firm Naval Group has confirmed that it is in contact with both the shortlisted Indian shipyards for the 45,000 crore rupees contract for building 6 next-generation submarines, but the French firm believes that an exclusive arrangement needs to be worked out with one of the shortlisted Indian partners to take the project ahead, which will also be more secure and cost-effective. The two shortlisted Indian companies are the public sector Mazagon Dock Limited and the private sector firm Larsen & Toubro, and as the two Indian shortlisted firms have a choice of 5 foreign collaborators, which can lead to a potential clash of commercial interests. While on the other hand, Russia has exclusively offered to jointly design and develop a new modified conventional submarine prototype based on the Amur-class submarines under an intergovernmental agreement, along with complete transfer of technology and intellectual property rights, which will not limit the number to just 6 submarines, and will allow India to build an unlimited number of these submarines with the transferred technology, as well as export these submarines to foreign countries. The Indian Defence Minister Rajnath Singh have arrived in Russia on a 3-day visit, and apart from the earlier reports of fast-tracking the delivery of S-400 air defence systems by the end of 2020, and the contract for 33 new fighter jets and spares for Russian-origin fighter jets, the recently proposed 3 kilo-class submarines equipped with 220 km range cruise systems will also be discussed. Russia's United Shipbuilding Corporation had offered 3 refurbished Kilo-class diesel-electric submarines along with the overhaul of 3 Indian submarines under a $1.8 billion 3+3 package. Discussions have also started to lease a third Akula-class nuclear submarine from Russia. Foreign analysts have said that India enjoys an upper hand in military deployments along its border with China. Indian Air Force's nuclear-capable Rafale fighter jets Su-30 and Mirage 2000 has a greater edge over China's J-10, J-11 and Su-27 fighter jets deployed in the region. The capability of the latest Apache variant cannot be matched with the Chinese Z-10, and the Russian-origin T-90 is superior to the Chinese Type 99. The Chinese air bases are in high-altitude locations, due to which their pilots will have to operate with limited fuel and payload, which is not the case with Indian air bases. Indian Armed Forces conduct joint military exercises with other countries like the US, UK, France, Russia, Japan, Australia and Israel, and India, being a democratic republic, will have intelligence inputs and support from these countries. The Indian Navy has decades of experience in operating aircraft carriers, while the Chinese side is a newcomer in this field. Apart from having greater combat experience than China, the Indian Army soldiers are also recognized worldwide as the most trained and capable soldiers in high-altitude combat operations. The former chief of DRDO has said that the raw materials imported from China for manufacturing bulletproof jackets are not of good quality, and Indian manufacturers should avoid importing from Chinese sources due to the inconsistencies in the quality of the shipments. He also said that indigenous materials should be used, and if not possible, they can import materials from other sources except China. The Indian Armed Forces still require over 3 lakh bulletproof jackets, and after initially procuring raw materials from the US and Europe, the Indian manufacturers had switched to Chinese suppliers due to lower prices.